Hey y'all, it's me, and today I will be talking about some of the makeup products that I have been loving this year that I keep on reaching for. Now, I am a makeup hoarder. I've been into makeup since pre-pandemic, so yeah, I am an aspiring makeup artist, as in artist with clients, but I am still a makeup artist. I have only done makeup on like a few other people, but um I do makeup on myself all the time. Anyway, this is just some of the makeup products that I bought and I really love and have been the highlights of this year. So I'm gonna start off with some complexion products. For primer, okay, I'm gonna go with this one, the Whoa Glow Sunscreen by e.l.f. Now, the price is very expensive, but it works very, very well. I love it as a makeup primer. It's honestly really, it's really moisturizing. It is, it's like a great primer in the summer and in the winter, but especially in the summer for when you want that like sunscreen aspect. But what makes this really cool for me is the fact that it's a slightly glowy and that it primes for makeup very well. So yeah, if you're looking for something that can do both, definitely look into that one. For foundation, we only have one foundation. This is the Tier Cushion Foundation. I was influenced to buy this by the internet, but as I find, this is amazing. This is the closest shade match I have ever gotten in a foundation. And this is the 121N Ivory, and it is pretty much like, it's my winter shade. I'm wearing it right now. See, look, and I don't put makeup on my neck. So I do have contour here, but I don't put makeup on my neck, so you can see how well this matches. And the only downside is that, like, there isn't a lot of product in here. I've noticed. How much is it? Yeah, it's like a little more than half of the standard foundation amount. And so, which makes the price a little bit high up, but I think it is a very good foundation. And I have acne skin. I have combination skin, acne skin. I'm a dude. So it's hard to find like a really great foundation, but this is long wearing. It's got it all. The only issue I have with it is that it dries down so fucking sticky, so I need to set it with powder, but that doesn't really bother me much. Next thing is the powder foundation. We have the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I don't know if it's like a powder foundation, but I've been using this for years. I use one that's a little lighter because it is very translucent. 120 Classic Ivory. I like to set my whole face with this, and as you can see, there is still a lot left in there. It's a lot lighter on the camera, but it does not actually look this light. But I really like this because it is just a great staple. And this isn't really unique to this year, but I've really been into it even more this year. But yeah. So on to some powders. We got two setting powders. First one is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I am almost out of this one, but this is really good. I basically discovered it in the summer, and I've been obsessed. Like, it is so pretty. It gives that natural, nice, slight glowy finish without making your skin oily. The powder is also very fine, and it's just a perfect powder. I love this formula. And I noticed that, like, their original setting powder, like the other setting powder, I didn't really like as much. But this one, for some reason, is so much better, even though they didn't do much to the formula. This is in the shade Light. Next powder is the Wet n Wild loose setting powder. And this one's their Hello Kitty 50th anniversary collab. It's pink. I got this very recently. I have been loving it. I'm wearing it right now as well. The pink is so cute. And here's the thing. The pink is just the right amount of sheer. Like, it helps blend your in seamlessly with any cream blush product you put under it. And it also, I noticed that this powder makes my eyes crease so much less than any other setting powder. And this is really, really good. Now, it is $8.99, which for Wet n Wild is a little pricey. I don't know if that's because it's a Hello Kitty collab, but I really like it. I did get it when it was on sale. All right, next for like contours, powders, stuff like that. I have recently been into the Sephora contour stick. Now, I'm usually not real. I usually don't like Sephora brand products, and I don't really like Ulta brand products. But Sephora brand's recently been getting better, honestly. And this is in the shade Fair to Light, and I got this because I needed contour. Now, I'm on the hunt for contour because medical malpractice has left my jaw, has left lower half of my face deformed, and let's see, yeah, so I'm on the hunt for the best contour. So if you have any good contour recommendations, put it down below. And also make it cheaper because I'm a broke college student. And anyway, I love this contour. It is very nice and blendable. You do have to be careful though, because if you are too heavy-handed with the blending, it can get patchy. But I feel like it is a very nice product, especially over a light base. Because if you put it over like a cakey foundation or a sticky base, then it is more likely to be patchy. But it's also very pigmented, and a single little swipe can do your whole contour. Next thing is this One Size bronzer made for shade Bronze and Sculpt Duo in the color Light. I really like this because all of these shades are pretty much perfect for me. This one's a great contour, this one's a great bronzer, and this is just in between. And they're very nice and creamy. I have used this a lot. It's like now my favorite powder contour palette. And I got this when it was on sale for 16 bucks, which normally that's still a lot of money to me, but I just had to try it because I know their blushes were so viral, and I love this stuff. This is great. I've used it a lot, and like the imprint's still there, which is actually so crazy. And it's amazing. I love this stuff. It is, and I think it is a very, very good deal. Next, I got this literally a few days ago, and I'm already obsessed. This is the Bratz X Beauty Creations. I'm wearing a mix of two of the shades here. It's much prettier in person. This is their Baked Highlight Palette. Now, I got this for $7.99 at Marshall's, and oh my god, these are the most beautiful shimmery shades. There's like a beige sheen and there's shimmer on top. You know, in like 2016 where everyone was obsessed with highlighter? This is literally giving that. It's so pretty. I love it so much. And they work really well as eye toppers as well. So it is in, so I did get this from Marshall's. This is $7.99. But so Beauty Creations is just one of those brands that's like, it's like, it's kind of like LA Colors, but like a little more like, it's known as a very, well, at least when I started getting into makeup, these kinds of brands were very like cheap. They weren't really good quality, but damn, this is amazing. This is so good. I love it. And I'm glazing all these makeup products, but you know what? They're really good. They're worth it. Now, moving on to lips. I have to say, the winner is this MAC Grage lip liner. Oh, throughout the course of the year, when I first saw it in the store, I loved it. I was using it in store. I couldn't afford it, so I got it on Black Friday. It was still really expensive, but I really love it because it is such a unique lip liner shade. This is the shade Grage. It's literally just this cool tone gray, beige, brown. It's so beautiful, and a little goes a long way, and I barely have to sharpen it at all. I've used this at least 10 times, and I've had to sharpen once. I love it. Next lip thing is this Girl Cult's lip gloss thing. Now, the reason this is on the list is because of how cool and unique it is. The formula can be improved, but it's still decent, and I noticed myself using this a lot throughout the course of the year, and it also lasts a very long time. It's a beautiful gray-brown lip tint with green glitter in it. I love this stuff, and I love it. It's so cute. The only problem is that I did get it on sale as well. The only problem is that when it's not on sale, it is very expensive. Like almost like, it's like what, like almost $17 when it's not on sale. A lot of the time it goes on sale for like 16, 15, 13. I got mine when it was on sale for $8, and it is a CBD brand, and I really do like it. The only problem is that if you rub your lips together while it's still drying, it pills up a little bit. But other than that, it's really good. Also, if you don't like the glitter, if you just like the underlying tint, once it's dry, you can gently wipe off the glitter with some water, and you will just have the tint. Next lip product is the Sephora Colorful Gloss Bomb. These are really, really good. I love the color on it. It's just the perfect amount of pigment. This is in the shade Soulmate, and it's so pretty. Normally, this color is a little too pinky. Like, normally, I'm not really a big fan of pinky nudes. I find it too boring. If it's a nude, I want it to be a brown. I want it to be a cool tone. I don't want it to be a similar color to my lips. But this one just adds a slight dustiness to my lips, and it looks very, very pretty. I love this one. Next is the Wet n Wild lip oil, also from the Hello Kitty collection. First of all, it smells delicious, and you know how I feel about lip oils that are really just lip glosses. This is one of those, but I can let it slide because it's so pretty. It has all these beautiful silver glitters in it, and it's just like, and the camera quality on this is trash, but like, ooh. It has a very slight gray tint, but has a bunch of beautiful shimmers. And it's not, and most of the shimmers in here are, there's only there's only like one or two different sizes of shimmers, which means, unlike the Fenty gloss that has like all the silver glitter in it, because those ones have like also a metallic thing under it, this one will suit all lip colors. It is so much. Oh my god. Next is this Kaja Jelly Charm. Specifically in the shade, not this one, I have two. Specifically in the shade, like, I think it was like Mocha Glaze. Yeah, Mocha Glaze. These ones are really cute. These you can use as a blush and on the lips, and I really like it. I mainly like this one as a blush, and I like the other one on the lips. It is like kind of moisturizing. It has a really nice flush of color. This one is a bit sheer, but Mocha Glaze is my absolute favorite. Next is the Sushi Glow Bloody Tint in the shade Ghoul. Now, this is a black lip stain, and it's green based as well, which is what I like because it cancels out the red in the lips, and it makes it truly like a zombie lip. My only issue is that it is not transfer proof. She, the creator of Sushi Glow Cosmetics, she often she says that her lip stains are meant to be worn without wiping it off, but I noticed that for the best results, for me personally, I like to put it on, I like to leave it on for about an hour, or when I need to drink or eat something, then I get a little bit of water and I gently rinse the top layer off. After that, the color gets slightly more gray. It gets less gray the longer I wear it, but like the longer I wear it before rinsing it off. But then I like the stain, it stays more the longer I wear it. And then once I rinse the top off, then it's transfer proof, and then I can eat and drink without a problem, and it doesn't feel like anything on the lips. Next lip product is this e.l.f. lip scrub. This is the cotton candy one. I love this one because it's somewhat cheap. It is a lip scrub, and it smells delicious. Next thing I've really been into is the Creme Shop Overnight Lip Therapy Mask in Plumping Peppermint. Now, I got this also at Marshall's on sale. There is a lot in here, and when I put it on, if I have a little bit of chapped lips, dry lips, I wake up, my lips are pillowy soft. I love this stuff. It is very powerful. It works very well. And I feel like, although the consistency isn't the same as a Laneige one, it's a really, really good lip mask. And it's surprisingly comfortable to sleep in. Moving on to eyes, eyebrows, all that stuff. So first, I'm going to say the Brow Micro Filling Pen from Benefit. This is in the shade Deep Brown. I love this. I have had this for years, and it is still going strong. I've noticed that other pens with like the three little prongs often don't last much. You know what? I'm gonna put a little bit on here. There, you see, it's very, very good. Like, it's so pretty, and it really mimics natural hairs. It's like a great product, and I had gotten it when it was on sale at Ulta. Now, a lot of these things that are higher end, I get them on sale. And I gotta say, I love this. I definitely love it. Let me smell it. it says it was like, it says the shelf life is 6 months, but like I've used this for like at least 3 years and it's still going strong. Next eye thing that I really like is this one's all, like face and eyes. It's the ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed. I got this so I can wear for my high school prom and when I was a senior in high school. And I think it's a great glitter gel. A little bit goes a long way, and I like how it dries down. Like, let me just... Yeah, this camera is just not good for anything. Oh my god. But, like, you can put a little bit on or a lot. It's very buildable. It doesn't, like... And it's, like, lasts the whole day. And it also removes easily. Like, oh, this is so pretty. I love this so much. It is the color Spinner, because it's got a bunch of little stars in it. I think it's very cute. I love it. Little goes a long way. And you know those people on TikTok who are like, you should totally buy my glitter gels. They're the best. This one, this has a lot in it. I definitely would go for this one. Next is another glitter gel, but this one's Invisible Jelly Shadow from SheGlam in the color Glitter Wizard. And this is so cute. This is one of those colors that, there's one that went viral. It wasn't this one. This is a dupe for that one. There's one that went viral where you would apply it and it looks, in person, it's like a sheer, like a clear and almost blue, but in low lighting, on some screen effects, it looks like a glitch. There we go. It's so pretty. It's like a glitch, and I love that. It looks amazing when recording videos on TikTok, but I am obsessed with this because it also is very, very comfortable to wear. Dries down nice. This is amazing. It was very cheap as well. Next thing is this Flower Food Bear liquid eyeshadow by Florte. It's a Korean brand. This is majestic. It's so pretty. The only problem I have with it is that the applicator is a very hard silicone plastic material. And it is really, like, it's kind of sharp if you directly, like, use it at tip. So you have to use a slant. I like applying this under the eyes. It's much prettier in person. It's just this, like, it's this beautiful iridescent icy blue. There it is right there. And it's like blue at some angles, then pink, then yellow. It's so pretty. I love it. It has so much iridescent pigment. And yeah, it really makes any eyeshadow look pop. Next is the e.l.f. Finest Fleck Glitter Eyeshadow. Now, the reason this is on the list is because lately I have been, this is more of an honorable mention because it's not my go-to, but it looks very, very similar to a lot of the high-end ones, and it is so nice to just take it and just dust it all over your eyes. Very pretty. I'm going to do it right now, although I already have a bunch of shimmer on my eyes. I'm going to put a little bit more on the brow bone. When I tell you it looks just like the Patrick Ta ones. Like, I swatched the Patrick Ta ones. This is the same shit. Honestly, it's the same. Feels the same. Looks the same. It's the same. Next, for mascaras, I have a lot. So, I have 4 mascaras that I really like. First one, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I love this because it gives my lashes, like, the anime lash look. Like, I kind of have it on right now. Like, it adds a tiny bit of volume. It adds more volume at the base and separates the lashes. There's the applicator. And it makes you look like, it has like the manga lash trend. I love this. Very good. I use it a lot. Next is the e.l.f. Lash Extender. This is the brown one, the brown tubing mascara. I'm really into this. It's a great mascara, especially for the price. I think it's really good. Next one is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, specifically in this blue one because it is the most pigmented mascara I've ever tried. It is so jam-packed with pigment in there, and it just really looks very nice. Now, a lot of blue mascaras are darker blue, more muted blue. Nah, this one's bright. This one is royal neon blue. The color on the applicator is literally what you're getting. It's the same color, and it is so bright, and I love it. As someone who loves colorful makeup, I love that. And the star of the show is the CoverGirl Eye Enhancer Mascara. CoverGirl posted so much about this damn mascara on TikTok, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it. And when they say you don't need a lash curler for this, they meant it. Surprisingly, it curls the lashes. Could be because of the curvy mascara wand, but I've noticed that even other curvy mascara wands don't curl as much, which is so weird. This one, what shade is this? Dark chocolate, which is just black. And it is a beautiful mascara. It's volumizing, it's lengthening. It looks like you're wearing fake eyelashes without being really clumpy. I really like this mascara. Alright, now we have 2 more eye products. And the first one is this Flower Nose palette from their Swan Ballet collection. This is in the shade Black Swan. Oh my god. Now, for a while, I had a hyperfixation on Flower Nose. If you don't know, I am autistic. I have hyperfixations. And I fell in love with this palette because of the gothic vibe to it and the packaging. And when I tell you, it's amazing quality. It is better than I expected, honestly, and it is very fancy. Now, it was very expensive, but so Flower Nose is a C Beauty brand, but I noticed with some like Asian eyeshadow formulas is a lot of them they're very powdery but also very soft. Like they're not chalky powdery, they're just like soft powdery. This one I have used this palette so much, and a lot of even the engraving thingies are still in there. This shade especially I love. It's my favorite. I think this palette is honestly worth the splurge if you're looking to treat yourself. Also, next palette is the Juvia's Place Culture 2 palette. This year I got this. I have been obsessed with it. The pigment is beautiful. Now, normally I don't really like Juvia's Place palettes because they're patchy, but this one was a major, major upgrade. My favorite is this one and this one, this duochrome. So beautiful. I just love this palette so much. It was $38, which is a lot, but I got it on sale. But you know what? I feel like it would be worth the $38. This is an amazing palette. And compared to and what other brands would price this palette is literally like 60 bucks. Like, this is a great palette. Alright, now moving on to the last section, which is beauty tools and stuff, like brushes and stuff. First, I've got to say, this Real Techniques number 202, I love applying pressed powder with this, or even loose powder, because it really puts it on the face. It's slightly denser, but this is just the best powder brush. I've used this for a few years, for like a couple of years now, and I really love it. These next brushes, I got them all this year. Or, you know what, I got like one of them last year, but I got the other 2 this year. This one is the e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator. Now, I love this brush because it's like nice and small. It has a little spatula, and I don't really apply the putty primer with it, honestly. I really use this to blend out like foundation, or like the e.l.f. Halo Glow foundation. That one works really well with this. It is so good. It does a really nice blend. It is one of the best foundation brushes ever. It also blends a lot of other things like cream products too, like contours and stuff. But I just love this brush. It's a must-have. It's really nice. 2 more brushes. This one is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer brush, and I use this for contour because this is a very small brush compared to a lot of bronzer brushes, but I use this for cream contour, and it works so well. It's able to get in those fine areas, and when I do contour, I like to make my contour kind of sharp because I am a guy and I like when I do makeup, often I will contour my face shape in like obviously the more masculine facial contour pattern, because one thing about me, and I don't color correct, anything like that, the camera quality is so bad it doesn't show my facial hair because I shaved it recently anyway, but I like to also enhance my masculine features because I believe that anyone can do makeup, and I just love this. It really helps get in it's also great for blending out nose contour. It just really helps. It's the best cream contour blush out there. Next one, best brush for liquid and cream blushes. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush Brush. It's a stipple brush. I love it. This was my first ever stipple brush, and I really, really love it. It is so good for blending out liquid or cream blushes. I just love this stuff. Love it. So yeah. And that is it for the video, but these are products that I really, really love and that I would recommend to people. And I think that if you are looking to spend on some makeup, I would really suggest trying some of these stuff because a lot of the things in here are neutral and would work on most people. And yeah, so this is just a bunch of makeup that I really love.